Welcome back to the channel. Here we are today going through some additions for the Pokédex binder, which is something a little bit different. I don't think it's something we've done on here before where we've gone through cards that we have added to the Pokédex binder, but not only that as well, we've got a few extra things to go through. Starting off, I'm not going to start with this, but Chaos Rising build and battles. We did have a pre-release the other day that we did go to, and we did win, mind you, won the whole thing, which was absolutely phenomenal. We've also got some extra cards that we have picked up over the time. Some extra cards that you probably would have seen at the card core video that's got to be added to the Pokédex binder, and we're going to go through those. And then we also have some extra cards that are fairly new to go into the Pokédex binder. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the binder out and add them in and all that kind of thing in this video, but we are going to just jump straight into it. So moving over to the hand cam, first off, this is a new view, new camera setup. We're going to see how it goes. If I don't love this, I'm going to change back, and I bought all of this for nothing, but that is okay because hopefully it didn't really cost me that much. It was like $60 for the tripod setup that I am using currently. But starting from the top, we picked up this Yan Mega Prime. So absolutely phenomenal little card. Needed that for the Prime set. So we're going to top load this bad boy up. Pick this up from Binder Finders on... Oh, I think it's, what's the page called? Pokemon Sales Australia, it might be. He did a claim sale. So for those of you that don't know what a claim sale is, essentially what happens is he posts a photo of a card in the comment with a price, and then you comment on it, claim, and that's yours. Or you can comment a dollar figure and offer, and then what happens from there is if no one claims that card, he'll take in consideration your offer, and then if he's happy with it, he'll say to you, all yours. With this one, it was a straight up claim. I think it was about $40, 35 I think it might have been. 35 I think it might have been actually. And just picked it up. I was like, good price, good card, need it for the set. So that is in there. Now, next up, we got a whole bunch of Unova cards to go through. So we're going to start off here. I'm hoping, I'm going to check it again just in case. No, it's good. So starting from the top, this is in order of Pokédex at the moment, so it's easy to put in later. Pat Rat, this is the card that I was talking about in the last video, I think it was. That is my favorite artwork of all time. So absolute banger card. I'm going to put them upside down so they stay in order. We got Purloin. We got Simisage. Awesome little card. I love the whole Simi line in this set is awesome. That's Simisage, Pansage. I think I'm getting that mixed around maybe. We'll find out. Someone will tell me in the comments. Nah. Oh, maybe it is. Pansia. It is Pansia. So that should have been Pansage. Simisage, Pansia, Simisia, and then we got Simipour. Simipour. God, I hope I'm getting these right. I already have the Pampour, which I picked up in the last video. We got the Moona, and I always forget what this one is called. This is how bad I am. To be honest with you, Gen 5 is the only generation I never played. Roggenrola. We've got... Oh, man. I know this is Gigalith. Roggenrola. I feel like it's a something. Gigalith, which is an awesome card as well. Really cool artwork. Timber. This is really bad of me. But again, never played Black and White, which I reckon I'd get a lot of roasting in the comments. Now, this line here, Sandile, Crocorock, and I'm going to say Croconaw then. Crocodile, and Crocorock. Really cool. Sandile's awesome. That's awesome. And I love that artwork as well. Standing on top of the abandoned car. Really, really cool. So Zorua. This Zorua I actually got in Japan. This is one of the ones that I got. I love how it's just like... This gives me Lion King vibes. You know, the scene in... I'll pop it up here. The scene on Lion King when he's... I'll pop it up somewhere. Where they're walking along the stick in front of the moon. The Vanillux and Vanillish line, so really, really cool cards there. And I love how I've gotten like the 3 back to back. I got these really cheap. I think I got them for like $6 each or something like that. The guy was just trying to get rid of a lot of them. This is, I always forget that one's name. Stunfisk, Mian Shao, Golurk, no, Gollet, Golurk, awesome card as well, that one, phenomenal. Larvesta, and then this is Landorus. The Landorus artwork is sick as well. I really do like that. I wish I kept them all the same. I wish like the Landorus, Tornadus, Thunderous artwork was identical. Would have been sick. Like, it would have been cool if this was like the middle one and they could have set them up so they were like all next to each other. But I know in English they ended up coming out with a promo version of, I always get it wrong. Oh no, they alternated, didn't they? Thunderous, Landorus. But yeah, they're the Unova ones that need to go into the big binder. Accidentally picked up an extra Clank. What I might do is, anyone watching this video, comment below and I'll pick a random person that I will send this card out to. Not that many people do watch these videos, so it's a good opportunity for someone to have this sent out. Preferably if you're in Australia. If you're not, I'm probably going to send it, but I'll send it just in a regular letter. So who knows how long it'll take to come. Might take 2 months, right? But I'm happy to send that out to someone for free of charge. Now, going into these two, we've got the Chaos Rising build and battles. One of these doesn't have the build and battle in it because one of them I pre-built a deck. The other one has another build and battle where I've picked up a second one, which is awesome. I think it's this one that has the deck still in it. So this one should just have straight cards. I think it's got like my IRs, my IRs and stuff like that in it. So I really did like Chaos Rising. Some of the packs are cool. These are obviously just the play stamp cards that we got for playing at the event, which is quite good. Really cool. Always to go to your local Pokemon League and play some games, get some cool packs, some stamped cards. A couple code cards, which won't work yet anyway, but some of the artwork, man, on these cards is so cool. Like that Minccino, Litleo, pretty cool. Philippe, Meowstic, like Glossopod, Adversity Policy. The Ho-Oh is really cool. This Ho-Oh will get a EB Game stamp here in Australia. I think a GameStop stamp in the US. Waitress and Base Genji, I pulled these out of my deck. I had the Delphox deck, for those that want to know. I also pulled out a Ninetales and a Vulpix. And I put in a Quillfish, funnily enough. There's Beedrill EX that I did pull. So Beedrill EX is going to be really cool to play with. So Rumbling Bees. The attack does 110 damage for each of your Beedrill and Beedrill EX in play. Going to be an absolutely cool card to play. Just a little bit of a play around. Then you can see here we got the Claydol IR, which is awesome. Still haven't sleeved it up, really bad. But this will be going in the Pokédex binder. I think this is a really cool artwork. I wouldn't get any other artwork for Claydol, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any other ones that I really do like. I do like the Claydol EX. I'll pop that up on the screen as well. Just a regular EX from like that era. But this is the one that's going in there. Like, how could you not put that in, right? Didn't really pull much else, to be honest with you. Some of these cards are cool, like the Sudowoodo is pretty cool. The Bubble Energy, obviously going to be maybe playable, who knows. There's a few Deoxys in there as well. There's no real other card that like really stood out. I really like the Ampharos artwork. There's otherwise artwork-wise, there's nothing that really stood out to me, at least not there. I've got to organise these cards anyway, so we'll go through those, but really, really cool 2 cards there. In this, I think I've sleeved up the cards that I need. I've also pulled out a couple cards for a deck. So I play Greninja at the moment, Greninja EX, and once that Mega Greninja's out, which I pulled a Mega Greninja in this build and battle here, it's going to be hopefully a good deck. I might play it with Dragapult. Interesting one. So this is the Crobat stamped promo. So this is one of the decks you get. So I've still got it sealed because I didn't play it. I just opened this one. Like I said, I got the Delphox. What I've noticed with a lot of the build and battles is there's a dent at the top here, and I think it's just from rattling around. And I actually went around because my Delphox had the exact same dent, and I went around and looked at everybody's build and battle promos, and everyone had a very similar dent, like very, very similar, which is annoying. But I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. We can't really do much about it. This is awesome. This is an awesome little card. This Cinccino EX. I love this full art. This is probably one of my favorite full arts I've actually ever pulled and I've ever seen straight up. Like, look how cool that is. Like the pink, it's wicked. I really do like that, and that was a good pull. Like I said, I pulled the Greninja EX as well, the regular EX. Nothing crazy. But like that, I really like the Skuntank with like the poison sort of going around there. Keldeo artwork's pretty cool. I think there's a stamped promo of that over in the US. I really like the Scralp as well. This artist designs really, really cool cards. Gumi with the Prism Tower in the background, which is cool. There's not really super playable cards in this set. I don't think. Pat Rat is probably one of them, but I think it's like, so damage counters on each Pokemon. So this is pretty much stops that from happening, so it stops Monkey Dory. But I think you're just going to see an abundance of Team Rocket's Watchtower be played from here on out, which will be really, really good for the meta. But yeah, they're pretty much the lots of cards that I did pull from pre-release, which is phenomenal. I was considering going on another pre-release again, but I thought I don't need to. I bought a second build in battle. There's no need for it. But other than that, that's about it. If you have anything you want to comment, anything you want to see, please let me know, because sometimes I struggle with coming up with ideas for content. There's a card show this weekend, so I will be going and picking up some more cards, and we're going to see what we can sort of get from there. But for the time being, what I want to also do is I want to do a video of me going through a lot of my bulk stuff. I think I said this in the last one, and trying to plug it into the Pokédex binder and then eventually replace it. So the idea would be, let's try and fill up that Pokédex binder to then eventually start leveling it up, right? The cards like the primes and little things like that probably aren't going to go into the Pokédex binder. Just the cards that I really like to collect for my PC aren't going to go in there. But any other cool card like that is deserving to be in there is going to be going in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice short, sharp one, hopefully. I don't know how long it's been going for. But we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.